Hey everybody, we're Everclear and you're watching A-Sides with Jon Chattman. Well, to a certain extent, yeah. I mean, to me, I always thought that the guys in the 90s, like me and a lot of the other people, guys and gals, that were making melodic, hard guitar rock in the 90s were kids that grew up in the 70s with melodic, hard guitar rock, who lived through punk rock and hip-hop and alternative and the Pixies and the Sonic Youth and everything else that went on. And it was kind of shaped by that. But it's pretty much, you know, like everyone was talking about, so what makes alternative at the time in interviews? And I'd be like, really nothing. We're a guitar rock and roll band. That's what we are. Singer-songwriter and a guitar rock and roll band. You know, you can call it what you want. That's usually the term grunge, the term alternative. That wasn't, bands didn't come up with that. That was come up by media people, pretty much. I wish I could say it was, because that'd make me sound smart. But to be honest with you, everybody was telling me that I should do it because other bands were doing it. And I always thought it'd be cool to do it. We talked about it.
Yeah,
we talked about doing it. Right. Just from the fun aspect of it, not really from the marketing aspect. But it's something that has become the norm now, not the exception. And I'm fine with that. I mean, it's been fun going back over these songs. Playing them, and Josh Crawley here, who plays keyboards and sings in the band for most of our other stuff, is playing guitar, so that's fun for you, right?
Very much so.
And it's rocking, and it's a rock show. It's faster, it's fun, it's a lot of energy. So doing it is like, really wasn't like some smart move. It was just kind of like, okay, you guys want to hear that? We'll play that, no problem. It's fun. And here we go. Well, you know, I mean, yeah, we fight. Leg wrestle.
Yeah.
No, you know, I just, we've got some hits that people want to hear. We're playing a couple new songs up our new record. We put a record out in April called Black is the New Black. Got a bunch of great reviews on it, and so we've been playing that, and I think a lot of hardcore Everclear fans will want to hear a couple songs off that, so we'll do that, and a few songs from Afterglow, and like that song Wonderful we did, we'll do that, and we'll see. It's like we're going to, we do a lot of Twitter, me and Freddie do, and we'll Twitter people, and if people are like, I'm coming to the Atlanta show, will you please play this song? Mm-hmm. Maybe we won't. You know, maybe we will. Maybe we won't. We'll see. We yeah, I know. We try to be pretty interactive with our fans and friends, and if they want us to play something and we can play it, we'll play it.
Yeah, you've always been pretty open about that. Hey, we're going to play this. We're going to throw it into the set. So
yeah, you know, I mean, to me, it's got to be fun. If you hear songs that you don't get to hear very often, and you know, we do a summer tour. You mentioned it before. You mentioned Summerland. It's a '90s tour that we've done for 4 years straight, and it's a very short set. So it's mostly hits, a couple new songs, maybe 1 or 2 fan favorites, and then it's out. What do we play? Like 8, 9 songs.
It's
yeah. It's a pretty quick set. So. Playing a set like this, usually when we do our own tours, we can stretch out and go deep into the records a little bit. Now with Everclear, with Sparkling Fate, we are going pretty deep. We're going as deep into a record as you can. We're playing everything. But some of the other songs, we'll see. Yeah, there's a lot of comparisons actually. Well, for one thing, Sparkle and Fade cost a lot more money. Not a lot more, but probably about twice as much, which at the time was a pretty cheap record for a major label album. It was the first time I'd ever been in a big studio before. And it wasn't our first record, and it wasn't the first record I had done. I had done records before. So the similarities to me are, it was like three guys in a room working on it. Me, Freddie, and Sean Winchester, our drummer at the time. These guys don't live in LA, so we were just basically getting it ready, and then we recorded the basics, and then Davey and Josh came in, did their thing, and vocals and stuff like that. So it's just not a lot of studio gimmickry. I think that's one of the things that's both on big of them, both of them, big on both of them. Let's try that again. That's one thing I think is big on both of them, is that there's not a lot of production. It's pretty simple. It's rock and roll. I really like, I go to different things. What about you?
For me, playing the more obscure songs on Sparkle and Fade, probably My Sexual Life is really a great song. It's really a great song. I really enjoy it.
Yes.
I gotta go with the first song on Sparkle and Fade, Electra, just because when that came out, it's just a great opener.
Yeah.
I like opening the set with that as well. If we do that. Don't tell.
Who knows? We don't know. What about you?
I like Brand New Skin and Loser Makes Good.
Yeah.
Off of our very first record, World of Noise, that I recorded and produced for $400. Not because we were trying to be cool and hip and indie and retro, because we didn't have any money. Basically, there's feedback. The feedback's cool. It's so retro. No, it's not. It's because I couldn't afford to get my amp fixed at the time, basically. But my favorite song, God, it changes all the time. I'm really into this song off the new album right now called Simple and Plain. I really like that song. I like the vocals on it and how heavy it is. I'm also really digging Electra Made Me Blind as well. Yeah. It's a great song. Don't take life so seriously. Take what you do serious. Put every bit of yourself into everything you do. Do it with integrity. Don't lie to anyone, especially yourself. But overall, don't take it so serious and have fun. That's what I tell my kids.